Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now I know you're thinking, you're usually used to me just sitting at my windowsill, just waffling about nonsense, but I've decided that my YouTube channel needs more direction. Like, I can do more than what I'm already doing, and I think I want to do better videos and just, better editing or whatever. So this video today is actually going to be a film review. I know I've done a lot of film reviews in the past. A lot of you enjoy it, so I thought I'd bring them back. I did one recently of The Grinch and Nativity Rocks, but they're not exactly film reviews in the way that I think I can be doing them. So today's film review is going to be about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is the first ever animated Spider-Man film, and it is I think the sixth Spider-Man film, as in like actual Spider-Man film, not just animated but overall. There's obviously been lots before. We've had the Sam Raimi trilogy, obviously number 2 being the better one out of the trilogy. That trilogy is pretty world renowned to be a pretty decent Spider-Man trilogy, except for number 3, but we don't talk about that. Then we have the Amazing Spider-Man films, which Amazing Spider-Man 1, like, I have no problem with it. I think it's just fine, but Amazing Spider-Man 2, no. I don't know what that film is. Pretty damn bad. And then we come on to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which, guys, I can now safely say that this is my favourite Spider-Man film, and definitely a contender for my favourite film of the year. This film is about Miles Morales as he discovers himself and discovers how to be Spider-Man, whilst also adding, the other Spider people. We've got a good selection. So we've got obviously Peter B. Parker, who's like an older version of Peter, and he's like, obviously he's recently broken up with Mary Jane, and he's currently going through depression, and they show that, via how lazy he is and stuff like that. Then we have Spider-Gwen, obviously is a nice little inclusion because it's sort of grounds Miles's like age, because obviously Peter B. Parker is supposed to be like the mentor to him, but Spider-Gwen is supposed to be like, the same age, so they have it like, the same level playing field, if that makes sense. We then have Spider-Ham, which is just like for comedic effect. I think Peter Parker, comedic effect. We then have Penny Parker, who is just like, it's a really interesting and cool character. And then finally we have Spider-Man Noir, played by Nicolas Cage. Yeah, Nicolas Cage, perfect fit for this role, definitely. I can just see it. It's pretty sick. So obviously there's a lot of Spider people in this film, and with that there's always that worry of, are they going to give all the characters the right amount of screen time? Is it going to feel like I know this character more than this character? And I definitely feel like they didn't do that. They managed to make everyone seem special and unique. And the only problem I have with this film, it's not really a problem, it's just I feel like Peter Parker, Penny Parker, and Spider-Man Noir are all like very unnecessary characters. Like, it's not bad, they just don't really add anything new. They're sort of just there to play their part as like a, hey look, there's other Spider people in these universes, and we just thought we'd show them off to you. And I have no problem with that. I just feel like having Peter B. Parker, the future Peter, to show Spider-Man what he is to become, or like what Miles can become if he doesn't try to change his life now. And then we have Spider-Gwen, who obviously is there like a friend type figure to help him, and like to tell the others, like, look guys, like, this Spider-Man, like, he can be Spider-Man. But yeah, apart from that, I have no other problems with the film, which is why I want to jump into the positives like straight away. Okay, so first of all, the animation. It looks like a comic book. Like, when you're reading a comic book, you visualize it. This film is a comic book as a film. There's like speech bubbles when characters are thinking things, the yellow boxes, the way that there's a scene when Miles is just walking down the corridor and like he's building up anxiety, and the screen like just fills up with loads and loads of pictures and images, and like you can feel Miles's anxiety in that moment, and like it's a really good representation. And I feel like they really went far. Like all the little dots and lines to show expression when a character's like falling, like in a comic book, when it would say it will have like going across, like, it's so good. And like stuff like that, exactly, it is so like. Then we have the character designs, okay? The character designs are the best part of this film, okay? All the characters look like they were straight out ripped from the comic books. Wilson Fisk, okay, first of all, we have a Wilson Fisk Spider-Man film, which is sick. Secondly, Wilson Fisk is like, the audience can like visually see that you know, Wilson Fisk is a big character, like he's a scary character, because he takes up half the fucking screen. Like, oh, he's good. It's good. Wilson Fisk, he takes up half the screen. Like, there's a scene where he's talking to Doc Ock, spoilers, and like half the screen's just black, his little head, and then the rest of obviously the rest of the scenery's there. But like Wilson Fisk, like it's nice. It's nice. Other characters that look cool that I think we should see more of. The Green Goblin looks pretty sick. Like he's huge. Not you know what I ever expected. Then we have like the Prowler. The Prowler's pretty cool looking. Yeah, I really like the character designs in these films. All the Spider-Man work, like the fact that Penny Parker is essentially an anime character, and yet she still fits into this world because the world has been like, what's the word? Been established as like this comic booky world, so anything can sort of happen. If they had like, I don't know, Tom Holland's live action version, I'm pretty sure they'd be able to work a live action character into this animated world. Another thing that I really liked about the film is that they gave a reason for all these spider people to be here. It wasn't just a, oh, Spider-Man, hey, Spider-Gwen. Like, there was actually a reason for all of these spider people to there was motives behind Wilson Fisk's plans and just like all of this cool stuff. And
I'm really sorry.
Poppy literally just knocked that. You might as well just stand up.
I'm gonna check on the food. Don't want to be in the frame.
It's alright.
Keep going.
Yeah, like there was actually a motive behind Wilson Fisk's plan to sort of, you know, merge all of these universes, and I really enjoy it. Yeah, I really like this film. Okay, there was one moment in the film that sort of made my heart sink, and I haven't really spoke about this a lot in terms of social media or anything. Stan Lee's cameo is probably like one of the best cameos I've ever seen, because it's almost Stan Lee playing Stan Lee in this. I think it is Stan Lee playing Stan Lee. And it's so sad because obviously Stan Lee created Marvel. I'm a very big Marvel fan, and when I heard the news I was very upset, as I'm pretty sure a lot of you were. But watching this film made me realise that what Stan Lee and Steve Ditko created all those years ago, you can still tell good stories with these characters. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is, in my opinion, a perfect Spider-Man film. I enjoy it. I want to see more. Like, this is the first time I've ever watched a superhero film and been like, yeah, I want to see the rest of the franchise. That hasn't been like the Infinity War in like all the Avengers films. I want to see more Spider-Man films because of how good this is. I want to end this video with a little message to Sony, right? You did it. You made a perfect Spider-Man film, okay? Well done. Round of applause. This being said, why is it taking you this long to make a perfect Spider-Man film? You've had countless amounts of chances. Spider-Man 3, The Amazing Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Then you had Venom. Oh, did you hear that burp? Okay. Why was Venom so bad and then this so good? Like, here's the plan. Here's the plan, Sony. Me and you together, right? Me and you, we're going to make a sequel, okay? The sequel, you're going to bring back Tom Hardy, okay? You're going to scrap the whole live-action Venom thing. I'm sorry, Woody Harrison, whatever your name is, who plays Carnage. You can voice Carnage. You're not playing Carnage, right? Because you look ridiculous with that wig. No, you look ridiculous. We're going to make a Spider-Man and Venom film, okay? Miles Morales with Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock, okay? You can make Venom look sick. You can make him look huge. He can just be a nice character. It will be all good, okay? If you're interested, call me, alright? Call me and I'll tell you my ideas. Alright, I want to say thank you everyone for watching this video. I know it's a bit different, but I just thought I want to start doing, you know, better videos than what I'm already doing, because I'm sick and tired of sitting in front of that windowsill and just waffling. I want to start doing more like reviews, so film reviews, album reviews, commentary videos, vlogs. 2019, I want to make it a big year, and I thought, why do I have to start on 2019? Why don't I just start now? To the side of me, are obviously here is a previous video, and here is a link to subscribe to my channel, because, you know, some people are stupid and don't add to click below. And yeah, I guess I had a bogey this whole time.
I just went.
I'm gonna end the video here. See you later, and also follow me on Instagram, because if you don't, then you're a fake fan. Bye.